Hi there, welcome back to our channel. Just wanted to say a big thank you for the response we got to last week's video about the fire and obviously the loss of Guinness.
Yes, thank you for all your very kind words and private messages.
Yeah, it's much appreciated. Obviously, still a big hole in our lives, but you know, it is what it is. We also want to just say a quick hello to a couple that met us up in Pennymacaw a few weeks ago. We didn't get your names, we're very sorry, but you did sort of recognise us and say hello.
So hi.
So hello back to you guys. And a little bit less eventful with no fires at the moment.
Yes, nice.
So, yeah,
it's nice. It's all calmed down. We've had a couple of days of rain this week, but the temperatures have gone back up the last couple of days.
Beautiful skies behind us.
Beautiful blue sky, and hopefully it's going to be like this now for a few days. The rain was nice to have, but it's nice when the sunshine comes back out.
Indeed. And my father's been visiting this week, so we've got a few bits and pieces done, which we're going to show you now. But other than that, I think we just want to say thank you again for everything last week. So, all right.
And enjoy the video.
All right, cheers.
So I've just gone and picked our sunflower heads off that are dried, but we've still got quite a lot of outer husks. So Justin's brainwave.
Yay!
Go on then.
Taking a lead from how they used to do it by throwing it up in the air, we've sussed that we can do it with a fan.
Now you think you're really clever now you
I
thought
do.
that.
I'm in touch with my ancient side. And actually it's really effective.
It is really effective. I have left loads of seed heads up there for the birds, but certainly won't need to buy any sunflower seeds for a good few years. Someone has decided to come into the awning because they don't like the rain. Bless him. Julio is just sat on the mat. What are you doing, Julio? Don't like the rain. Oh, bless him.
What we have here is a wood delivery that we've had recently. These are pine offcuts, half moons, whatever you want to call them. We've got 100 of these, and we've also got 50 of a sort of squarer version, and we're going to make the raised beds out of these. Today is actually a great day for doing this because the weather is a bit meh, to say the least. It's been raining, not hard, but it's been raining a little bit today, as it has been off and on the last few days. So it's a great day to be able to start making these sort of things. So Barbara let me have a new toy. This is a miter saw. We're going to be using this to make some raised beds. So it needs a bit of assembly because it does come with its own stand. And yeah, but it's a little bit of overcast day today, so we're going to have to make any of this under this area here. So gonna go unpack it. after a mere 2.5 hours assembly, and not quite, this is what we got. So we've got a little mitre saw. We can assemble or do a couple of raised beds now. So we will put it to the test shortly. We put together a couple of sort of trial raised beds. So these are made from our pine offcuts. Very, very rudimentary. They will be lined with a bit of plastic as well. And a little bit of an experiment, I guess. But these will be going in to the fruit and veg area behind me as part of the new plan for this top part of the garden. And just turned up at the farm is our part-time security, the dogs. It's a bit chilly today as well. We've woken up to something like 8 degrees and we're only sort of at the end of September. Hi kids. Yes, 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 yes. It's obviously breakfast time. Oh, I think Zumira's got something wrong with her eye. What are you doing, Julio? What are you doing? Anyway, feeding time it is. Julia, why don't you eat out of your own bowl?
Pecking order. Let's wait until they're finished.
Julia? Oh. Yeah. We need to improve the security on the door. It's very much a temporary fix at the moment with some string at the bottom and a bungee cord halfway up. We are going to put a couple of sort of C-clamps in there. Probably one in the middle, one at the bottom, because that's where most likely any animals are going to push to try and get in. And that will hopefully secure it. We want to keep it pretty simple. So we're just going to drill a few holes, put some C-clamps in there or some C-bolts in there, and yeah, we should be good to go.
So we are putting a little bracket in the corner.
Yeah.
The frame, huh?
Bolts don't go through.
Oh. So we're going to put a bracket in the corner on the frame for the door to stop the door from going inwards. Just makes it easier for us when we're coming into the cage, and also if any predator tries pushing on the door, it'll stop the door from going in. Now Justin's having to drill the little bracket out, so because the bolt holes are not big enough. round 2. Is it now going to fit? All good?
Yeah.
Cool.
But a precise adjustment tool won't fix.
You mean a hammer?
It just needs slight movement. So my dad has very expertly cleared the bramble away from this nectarine, orange tree, mandarin, whatever it is. It's not a very nice one. Probably not going to keep the tree anyway. And now we've decided we're going to go for the first time into what was the old pigsty area. So never been in there before, full of brambles and other bits and pieces. We've started making a bit of a headway through it. So yeah, going to see what we can do in there.
This is all this year's growth.
Yeah, probably.
There's no problem with that, it is.
Made out of granite, that. That's a shame. We thought that might be granite, but it's not. It's tijolo.
Oh, that was
The
a
old water
feeding.
trough.
Or feeding.
Yeah, feeder and water trough or whatever. Dad, can you take that? You.
More of the endless plastic.
Yeah.
What's,
Other than the plastic.
what's on
Oh,
the...
another shoe.
So do you think the floor is concrete or some
Yeah.
sort?
Concrete.
Okay.
It's a shoe.
Lots of shoes. With a steel plate in it.
Shoe or a boot?
Yeah, shoe. Boot.
Remnants of a... Well,
I
yeah.
think it's an old steel toe cap boot. It's a safety boot 'cause it's got a metal plate.
Oh.
But anyway, I can go. Tread on that.
Yeah, you need to be careful. There's even a load of shade cloth over in that
Yeah.
one.
Obligatory random wire. This is the other pig pen with the vines growing down onto it. So we'll be able to get in there in a minute. Yeah. But in this one, I guess to be fair, it's pretty watertight.
Well, you can sleep in there tonight then and try it.
No. But yeah, we did manage to get some grapes off these ones, these grapevines here. I'm hoping there might be a few bunches underneath this as well. But that could be very unlikely, but we'll find out. Some scaffolding on this side of the house as we gradually take the this part of the house down. So we needed to clear where the old pigsties were. So my father and I, we tackled the not so nice task of pulling out all the rubbish and bits and pieces that were in there. But we've now made it almost like you can walk in. So yeah, this is the old pigsty. We've got the old feeding troughs here, water, etc. And we'll take all this stuff out and eventually we'll knock all this side of the house down.
Julio, come on then. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? So this is one of the reasons why when we added this cage onto the side that we kept all the wire and the door there so we can keep the chooks in here while we're doing work in there. Clearing up or anything. In their large run, so they're all in here, door shut. Good morning, guys. Do you want to come out for a little while? Hey, have a run around? Come on then. So I'm going to give them a little run around for an hour. There's no dogs about. Hopefully all will be okay as long as they all stay together. As soon as we let the chickens out, they make a beeline for this terrace. It's a bit damp down here and it's in the shade and there's quite a lot of green, and they love coming down here and having a scratch, get all the little bugs. And you always get one that gets a little bit adventurous and likes to go off. Come on, you.
The way that we check what our water flow is just simply using a 1 litre plastic jug. Down there is the well. From the well, once it reaches to a level, there's an overflow, and what we then do is take that overflow, see how much water is flowing out, do a calculation, and that tells us what our water flow is per day. But it does mean I've got to get down in all that.
Yeah, it's a little bit overgrown.
There we go. So, avoiding snakes and all sorts. So the overflow is this little black pipe here. I've got a timer on my phone. There's something crawling up me, get off. And I'm going to time how long it takes to fill up this 1 litre tub. And we're ready, steady, go. Well, I would say, for want of a better word, that's taken a minute. It's 58 seconds.
Okay.
So
You can do your calculation
I
now.
can. So it took roughly 1 minute to fill up 1 litre. So that is an easy calculation, 60 litres per hour. And that means we are getting 1,440 litres a day still coming out of the water mine, which isn't unexpected for September. I mean, we did have 3,000 litres a day at the beginning of September, but September's the worst month. So with the rains due very, very shortly in October, we had a little bit of rain, but it hasn't really topped things up. We should be okay for water.